Hey everyone, so I'm back today with another lesson for you. Today we're going to take a look at the Brooks and Dunn tune, She's Not the Cheatin Kind, okay? So we're mainly just going to focus on this guitar solo. I'm going to show you the main part of the solo, and then I'm also going to show you that second part at the end there that harmonizes with it, or at least what I picked out, what I hear anyway from that part. It may not be note for note, but the main part of the solo is going to be note for note for you, just like the record, okay? Obviously, if you're the only guitar player in the band, that's the only part you're really going to worry about, right? But if you've got two guitar players in the band, or if you're that second guitar player and you're looking for this harmony part, I'll show you a part that'll work for you, okay? So let me play through this main part kind of slow, and then we'll break it down, right? So we're in the key of A here. Solo starts on the 4 chord, which is D. So we got slowly. Right? Cool. So slowly what we're doing there is, like I said, we're kind of playing over this 4 chord, which is D. So I'm kind of thinking out of this shape. Right? This is your A shape D or G, however you want to look at it. But so I'm kind of thinking out of that shape, right? Okay. Also, just to make notes, you want to be on your neck pickup here. You can play this on a Strat or a Tele or whatever. It sounds like it may be a Strat on the neck pickup. It's kind of what I'm hearing from the record. So that's where I'm at here. Once again, so I'm on the 7th and 9th fret. Going to do a hammer-on A string from 7 to 9. And then play 7 on the D string. Okay? Then we go to the 9th fret of the D. 6th fret of the G to the 7th fret of the G. So, and I'm kind of sliding into that 7th fret G. Okay, and you notice I'm putting a little bit of vibrato on these notes. Right? We don't want anything crazy. We don't want any of that Jimi Hendrix vibrato here, right? That's a cool vibrato. We just don't need it here. So be careful with your vibrato. Okay? Then after we get to that section there, to that note, which is the G string 7th fret, I'm going to go to the D string 9th fret and slide to 11. So, okay? Then we're to 9 on G. So, so that you can take that as kind of section 1. So that section slowly. Okay, and you notice I'm putting some small vibrato on all these notes. Next section, we come up here, and you want to make sure you get this bend up a full step. Okay, so I don't think on the run through, when I played through it slowly at first, I don't think I quite got there. Right, but you want to try to get there. Okay, and what that lick is. And this is all out of A major, right? We're just thinking A major scale, A major pentatonic scale, but we're following the chords, right? So, what I'm doing there is I'm taking the 12th fret B string and I'm bending up a full step. And then back down. Then playing 10th fret on B, playing 11th fret on G, 9th fret on G. So, and I'm doing a pull off after I do that bend. I'm pulling off to the 10th fret. Right? So, and you can just kind of practice that slowly. But when you speed it up a little bit, it'll start sounding more like that phrase. Okay? And then after I resolve, I can resolve back to my 10th fret of my B string. Okay, and I play that note twice. And then I go to 12 on B. And then I'm going here to 9 on little E string. So, let's see, I'm sorry, let's see. So So I come back down. So once I go to 9 on little E, I hammer on to 10, back down to 9, and then back down to 12 on B. And then I do this lick again. But this time I only do, I don't come down to the 9th fret of the G. I end it on the 11th fret. Okay, so far, let me just play kind of what we've got so far. I don't want to rush through this too much. I am going to have tabs over on my Patreon page, so check those out, okay? If you want tabs, there's a link down below that'll take you over to Patreon. It's that money just kind of helps me keep this stuff going for you guys, all right? So I'm not charging much on Patreon, but go over there and take a look at that for the tabs, okay? So slowly we've got... Okay, and then... So what we're doing there, after we go... resolving back to 10 on B, and then we're sliding from the 12th fret to the 14th fret on little E. Then coming down to 12 little E, 10 little E, 9 little E, and then here I do a slide to that unison note, which is 12 to 14 on B, and then back to 12 on B. So we got... and then we finish it. So he's playing this last lick over the E chord, because which is the 5 chord, because the band's on that E chord. So and then we go right back down, right? So slowly that last part. And that last little lick there, coming down to the 11th fret of G, bending it up a whole step to this note, bending it back down, 7th fret, 9th fret of G, 11th fret of D, to the 9th fret of D, and then finish it on the 9th fret of G. And you can slide off if you want to, right? So the whole thing, once again, really slowly. Right? All right, so that's the main part of the solo for you. So if you're the only guitar player in the band, I would focus on that, tighten that up. Make sure you guys are practicing this stuff either with a backing track of some kind, with a drum track, or with a metronome, okay? Because timing is just as important as playing the right notes, right? Sometimes timing is more important, okay? So now let's jump into the second part. So the second part of this is, it's pretty cool here, but let me show you this. So it doesn't come in until this section. The main part where it went. Okay, that's where the harmony part comes in, and the harmony that I'm hearing is going like this. And then, my bad. That's where I'm hearing him in. Can you pull it down? Okay, but let me just show you that slowly here. So where we go. For the harmony, I'm going to go to the B string now instead of the little E. I'm going to the B string, sliding from 12 to 14. Back down to 12, 10, 9, and then hammer on to 10. All that's on B. So, and then end that first little phrase on the 9th fret of the G. So. Okay, then the last lick where we went, we're gonna go, okay, that's what I'm hearing anyway, and that's going down to the D string, what is that, 9th fret? Yeah, 9th fret of the D string here, and I'm gonna bend that up, and then back down to the 7th fret of D, A string, 9th fret, A string, 7th fret, and then finish the lick on the, 9th fret of the D. So, now you can also come down and do it here. I have to be careful not to overshoot that bend because I'm on a smaller string. So instead of doing it on the D string, you can do it on the G string, 2nd fret. Right, so if you did that, let's see. Right, that might be a better place to go. Because you can get right back into the chorus right there on the A chord there, okay? So, really, really love this song. This has always been kind of one of my favorite Brooks and Dunn songs. I'm not going to say it's my favorite, but it's one of my favorites. There's just so many great songs they've pumped out over the years to say I've got a favorite. So, but hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. Hopefully you've got something out of this. But yeah, I'm going to be pumping these lessons out for you. I'm really enjoying doing this. So stay tuned. If you haven't already done so, hit like for me down below. Hit the subscribe button. There's a link down there that'll take you over to my Patreon page. I've got lots of other videos over there for you. I'm going to have tabs, all this stuff for you, okay? And I'll try to get some backing tracks uploaded for you as well. All right? Thanks, guys. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.